Baruch atah Asherah, Anat Melech ha'olam, Asher Kedishanu Mitzvotav, V'tzivanu L'tatif, L'tzitzit. Good morning. You're fast. Or maybe I'm just distracted by this scarf. I didn't realize that everyone was already here and they don't want to see me fiddling with a collar. Who knows? Good morning. How are you doing today? It's really nice to see you. Is it lit? It's lit. It will get bigger as the day goes on. My favorite war? The Peloponnese. So we're gonna start. Oh, I've lost it. We're gonna start with some vocal warm-up. It's late today. Always late. I'm gonna start with a vocal warm-up. Thanks, Temple. I do not microblade. No. Modification of the face. It's an interesting thing. There will be some blades on my face at some point, but I have very mixed feelings about it. And I don't need to add any more hair to my eyebrows. Or is that what microblading is? Thanks, Mama Love. I appreciate that. She's right, you know. So we're going to take a deep breath in, and then we'll exhale with a smooth, even, deep tone. And that'll help us get into the right headspace for morning prayers. There's a little bit left in the morning, I think. Thank you for all the gifts, Jay McGuffin. I appreciate them very much. Hello, Octavia. Are you Peruvian? Nothing. Good morning.
I think you should open it.
No. You know what it is?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Because I just ordered more packing tape for our produce bags.
Oh. How are you?
I don't feel good.
Yeah.
What are you doing right now?
I'm streaming.
I know you're streaming right now, but what are you doing in the stream?
I just started. I was doing vocal warm-ups.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I spent an hour replying to my boss about Discord
Okay.
because I want to respond to emails promptly,
That's good.
but it means I'm late to the stream.
Okay. I like your scarf.
Thanks. Jeetna likes it too. She says that it matches.
It does.
That's
She's good at matching.
that's what I aim for.
She also aims for color profiles. Today it's green.
Yeah.
Yesterday it was blue. Look at this cat.
Look at this cat. She's really into sleeping. You want to look at this cat? Whoa.
She's really cute.
She's really cute. Now she's bothered. I've bothered her. She wants to go to bed. Okay.
Her name is Mama.
Mama the cat. She's a mama.
She is adorable.
Mm-hmm. She settles back down pretty quickly, but she doesn't like it when I stream. She gets bothered by all the voices. She'll probably leave. Good morning, Dr. Punk. How are you doing today?
That's a good name.
Yeah, Dr. Punk is great. He's here basically every day. Should we continue? You're probably gonna call.
I'm probably gonna go soon, but yeah, what are you gonna do next?
I'm gonna make a tone. It's gonna be like my speaking voice, but it's gonna be a single tone, and I'm gonna try to hold it for as long as I can.
Okay.
And I will not succeed to hold it very much. You had a meteor hit this weekend.
Whoa.
Where? Do you have it? Did you was it solid enough that you could have a rock? Can you?
The iron one?
Yeah. Thanks, Octavia. Good morning, good disco queen.
This is really heavy.
This is a meteor that my grandfather gave me. It's solid iron. And you can see all the pockmarks from when it came into the atmosphere. This is probably my favorite rock in this room. I've got a lot of cool rocks in this room, though.
This rock was on top of it.
Yeah, I guess this is a rock. Yeah,
well,
it's a rock.
The bottom of it is a rock. The top of it is a trilobite.
Fingers crossed it was a Kryptonian.
Oh.
Anyhow.
Yeah, this rock is much heavier than
Yeah,
other rocks
is
of its size.
is like 4 pounds, 5 pounds.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's very heavy. I could kill my cat with it right now.
Oh my god, shut up. I mean, you're correct, but this cat is
I don't want to kill my
obviously
cat.
not immortal, but
How am I doing, Octavia? I'm up and down. My mental health is not as consistent as my physical health, which is not as consistent as the sunrise. Well, I'm glad you don't have cancer.
That's excellent.
That's good news. Okay, so I'm going to make a tone. It's going to sound like my speaking voice. I'm going to hold it. Probably I won't even succeed in holding it for 20 seconds, because it's hard. But I practice it every day, because it's important to be connected to my vocal tract with my nerves. So it goes like this. I don't like that one. It's really hard to do well.
Mama doesn't like that
yeah,
one.
Mama
either.
didn't like.
She's
All right,
just
try
giving
again.
you a look.
Like, can I do it like confidently and boldly and just like I'ma make a note.
Was that the right note?
That's the right note. That's as long as I can do it for, because it's
Okay.
like right at the edge of my falsetto range, right at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
It's tricky, but I try every time. Thank you for the roses and the GG, whatever GG is. Every time I live stream, I make
The
50
best character
cents.
on the L Word reboot.
It's funny, right? Like, you send me, like, literally you're throwing pennies at me. And, like, it's nice. I like having pennies thrown at me.
You get to be a fountain.
Yeah. So we're going to say the Shema, which was written down in the book of Deuteronomy around 2,500 years ago, right at the cusp of the Babylonian exile. Because all of the politicians and the theologians were like, we need a meme that's gonna preserve our people throughout political catastrophe. You don't need to be sorry for throwing pennies at me. I would prefer it if everyone threw pennies at me, right? Like, then I could quit my day job if there were enough pennies thrown at me.
She has good hair.
Thank you for the pennies. They're really great. I think each rose is worth 50 cents. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So you just gave me 6.5 cents. right? But like, you
What a
know,
funny life.
if I got 6.5 cents every day from 450,000 people, it'd be something.
Mm-hmm.
Don't spend it all in one place. All right. So we're going to say the Shema. The Shema is the classical statement of monotheism, and it goes like this. Shema Yisrael Asher Eloheinu Yahweh Echad. Vahafta et anat Elohecha ובכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך וחיו הדברים האלה אשר נוחים מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ולכתך בדרך ובשכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך וחיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך וחיה כי הביאך יהוה אלוהיך אל הארץ אשר נשבע לאבותיך לאברהם ליצחק וליעקב לתת לך ערים גדולות וטובות אשר לא בנית ובתים מלאים כל טובה אשר לא מילאת ובורות עצבים אשר לא עשת כערים בזיתים אשר לא נתת והלכת ושבת הישמר לך פן תשכח את יהוה אשר הוציאך מארץ מצרים מבית עבדים. Look, they're referencing a meme that you taught me about. What?
Sure.
They are.
I see that. I'm thinking of how to respond to it.
Victoria's secret is that she's a dude. I guess there's like a kind of potentially like transphobic reading of that.
No, it's that Victoria's secret is that it's a scam to make you feel bad about yourself in order for some random person to make a bunch of money off of you and
manufactured desire
significantly decrease your quality of life.
Yeah. I wonder if bras significantly decrease my quality of life. They might.
It's not that the bras themselves significantly decrease the quality of life. It's the body image shit that significantly decreases quality of life. Like,
yeah.
I'm supposed to look like this model who doesn't actually even look like herself.
Clive doesn't want us to think about it.
You don't like chicken salad.
No, I don't like. I like chicken, and I like salad.
But you don't like dressing on your salad.
I don't like mayonnaise. Yeah. You didn't know I was trans. That's nice. I think that's nice.
10 points for Gryffindor.
Yeah.
LOL. That was... I don't know. We don't need to go there. We really don't need to go there. I'm sorry. Nobody talk about it, please.
I like streaming with you.
That's great.
I like you. We're gonna finish the Enuma Elish today. There's one more section in it. Right, so we read this whole story about how Tiamat and Apsu intermingled their salt and fresh waters in order to create the universe and to create all of the gods. And then they got upset because the gods that they created were raucous and wanted to party, and they just wanted to sleep because they were tired from all of their creation. And then Apsu was like, maybe we should kill them. And then Tiamat was like, nah, that's a bad idea. What are you talking about? You don't want to kill your children. But they heard them talking about it, and they were like, oh my gosh, they want to kill us, so let's kill Apsu. And then they killed Apsu, and then Tiamat got really upset and like started to wage a war, and she made dragons with laser beams and scorpions and all sorts of nasty beasts. And then she got into a big fight with Marduk, except really there was a lot of build up to the fight, like chapters and chapters of build up to the fight. And then he kills her in like one paragraph. He takes a big bow and shoots her, and then she's dead. And then he takes her body and he rips it in half and fastens them to the heavens and the earth and creates a giant palace out of them, and uses the blood of her lieutenant to sacrifice him to make human beings so that they can labor forever for the gods. And it's quite a thing. And then the last third of the book is repeating all of the different names of Marduk. Because Marduk is like a latecomer to this story. Like, earlier versions of the story do not have Marduk. This is from a 7th century BC Assyrian text found in the Library of Assurbanipal. It's the most complete version that we have, but it's also rather late. And earlier versions of the text don't have Marduk at all. They have, like, some other god. I'm boring you. You're gonna go.
No, you're fine. People think you're pretty and they like your laugh, and I agree. No, I don't want to interrupt you. Rain is waiting for me.
Oh.
So I'm gonna go work with him a little bit.
Okay, what are you gonna do with them?
Put the mushroom tank in place because we haven't soaked any mushrooms this year because I haven't had any energy for it.
Okay. Sounds good.
I love you.
I love you too.
Did it make you sad that I'm moving?
It's okay.
Okay, keep going. I don't want to mess it up.
This is the third book you'll finish this year. Dr. Punk, you've probably been here for more of the Enuma Elish than maybe anyone else here, right? Like, I've been reading this text for months now, and we're basically done. And then we're going to move on to Ataharsis, right? This is the story of Noah's Ark, but Babylonian style. Thank you, Ronavan. I appreciate that. In any case, Marduk came late to the scene, right? Like, originally there was other gods that took Marduk's, like, creative, lordly place. But Marduk was the king, when this text was specifically written down. No, I'm not single. I think that was fairly obvious. Perhaps not, though. Anyway, the last third of this text, we're going to finish it right now, is praise, hymns to Marduk, right? And a declaration of all of Marduk's sacred names, right? Because he is the one god of many. And so he has all of these names of previous gods that become subsumed within him. And so we're going to finish the last section of the names of Marduk. I have not tried ajvar yet, although after I made that video about pepper sauce, everybody suggested that I make it. But I haven't dumpstered that many peppers again since, but next time I'll make something like that. Well, hello. What you doing? You can't tell me because you have a cucumber in your mouth. Only laugh you join. You don't question it. I question it. I wonder your motivations. Like, I wonder about the motivations of anybody who's here with me, like, literally every day. Hey, thanks. Anyway, let's read about Marduk's sacred names. I don't expect you can tell me, like, why you're actually here, right? Like, that's a complicated question, and I don't understand what motivates myself, let alone another person. But I do wonder. So... Rin's on the phone. Well, thanks for this spread. I appreciate it. So now we're gonna read all of the various names of Marduk, and it's gonna be nice. It goes like this. Call him Nibiru, who secures the ways of heaven and earth. Neither up nor down will they pass, but only with his consent. His star is Nibiru, which is dazzling light in the firmament. He secures passages, thus they must seek his permission, saying, He who incessantly saying, He who incessantly passed within Tiamat without stop will carry the name of Nibiru, for holding fast at her center. Let him be the one who sets the stars of heaven on their way. Let him be the shepherd of the gods, who will be his sheep. May he bring down Tiamat, strangle her, and end her days. So until the end of time, she remains far from our children. She's just a nice mom lady. She happened to be shaped like a dragon with laser beams. You don't have to kill her, but the story goes that you have to kill her, so... Anyway, since he was the one who both made the heavens and the earth, call him Enkukur, which his forebear Enlil called him. Ea heard this name, and he was so known among the Igigi, and Ea was overcome with happiness, and spoke, saying, "He who has been given such a fine name by his forebears, deserves to be known by the name Ea, being my own name. He will rule over the particulars of every one of my rituals, and will administer any matter which I have proclaimed." Right, so we have evidence here that Ea used to be the main god in this story, but as history moves on and new political realities enter the stage, people come up with new gods to occupy the political power. So, anyway, Marduk supplants Ea at some point. Yes, I'm sure much of it is convenience. Our schedules seem to align very well. You believe there's purpose to us all being here? Yeah, we're all focusing on the same thing. It's really special. I really like it. I'm trying to get up earlier so that I can be here too. Like, I'm streaming really late. I wish I was streaming at like 7 in the morning. I wish I was getting up at dawn. I used to get up at dawn, but I don't anymore because I got really depressed and my schedule shifted. Anyway, let's finish this story. Thus, with these 50 did the high gods give his 50 names, granting him preeminence. May they always be honored, and might the elder enlighten the younger concerning them. May men of wisdom and instruction talk among themselves, so the father might recall them and pass them to his son. Inscribe these as on your doorposts and on your gates. Repeat them to your children. Blah, blah, blah. So the father might recall them and pass them on to his son, and may both the shepherd and the herdsman be amenable, that he not forget the wise counselor of the gods, Marduk, so that his lands will remain productive and himself secure. He speaks words of stone, and commands beyond reproach. There are none among the gods who should alter his words. Even when overcome with anger, he does not avert his gaze, but in his greatest ferocity and annoyance, the gods back off. His thinking is profound, his feelings highly developed. Both criminals and offenders are made to stand before him, and he had transcribed the unwritten commandments that had been repeated to him by the elderly amongst them, having this set forth in writing for men to read in the future, even like 4,000 years into the future, we're still reading this. Might mankind, the people of Marduk, made by the Igigi gods, invoke this story, utter his name, recalling the song of Marduk, of him who struck down the mighty Tiamat and was made king. The end. And Marduk was king for, a few hundred years after this, until the Persians came and brought their own religion, and then after that, Alexander the Great came in and brought in Zeus, and then Jesus died, and, the religions, they go on and on and on. Every few hundred years, we get a new god king. I think we're well overdue for a new one. You eating my breakfast?
I'm trying to be very careful to only eat my half.
You can eat as much as you like. I made it for you.
What?
Yeah, it's Monday. I made it for you. Why do you think I went downstairs and got all that food?
I thought Rin brought you it.
No. So I have a couple more prayers for you before breakfast time, although clearly breakfast has come early. But we're going to say Arati, and we're going to say Kaddish. So Arati means light or flame. Here we have our little Arati flame. And Kaddish means prayer, right? So we pray to flame because we are all made of light. And other New Age gobbledygook.
Doesn't it mean whole? I mean, that's the same thing.
Yeah. Well, like when we say the mourner's Kaddish, like what we literally mean is the mourner's prayer, right? Or when we say, like, let's say Kiddush, we mean...
the wine prayer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when Isaiah is hallucinating at the throne of Yahweh and he sees all the angels going, Kadosh, 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 they mean holy, holy, holy.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're all related. I believe in fire. Yes, I believe in fire. Here it is. It's a state of matter. People ask me if I believe in things a lot. Mm-hmm. And I'm always like, Yes, because I'm capable of having a conversation about them. Therefore, they must exist in my mind. Therefore, I believe in them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I could talk about anything that I don't believe. Right? Whether I think that they, like, have causal efficacy in the world is a different story. Like, do I believe in Yahweh? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I do think Yahweh has causal efficacy in the world, but,
Not because he's literally a dude in the sky.
yeah. Anyway, we're going to say Arati, because that's the time of the stream that we're in. Okay, Mama, you ready? Jaya Jaya Arati Vina Vinayaka Vina Vinayaka Shri Ganesha Jaya Jaya Arati Subramanya Subramanya Kartikeya Jaya Jaya Arati Venugopala Venugopala Venuola Papa Vidura Navanita Chora Jaya Jaya Arati Venkanta Ramana Venkanta Ramana Sankata Harana Sita Rama Radhe Shama Jaya Jaya Arati Gauri Manohara Gauri Manohara Bhavani Sankara Samba Sadashiva Uma Maheshwara Jaya Jaya Arati Raja Rajeshwari Raja Rajeshwari Tripura Sundari Mahalakshmi Mahasaraswati Mahakali Mahashakti Jaya Jaya Arati Anjaneya Anjaneya Hanumanta Jaya Jaya Arati Dattatreya Dattatreya Trimutri Avatara Jaya Jaya Arati Adityaya Adityaya Bhaskaraya Jaya Jaya Arati Sanischaraya Sanischaraya Bhaskaraya Jaya Jaya Arati Sankaracharya Sankaracharya Advaita Grave Jaya Jaya Arati Sadgurunata Sadgurunata Shivananda Jaya Jaya Arati Vishnu Devananda Vishnu Devananda, Vishnu Devananda, Jaya Jaya Arati Agastya Munaye, Agastya Munaye, Shriyama Priyaye, Jaya Jaya Arati Ayapa Samine, Ayapa Samine, Dharma Shastave, Jaya Jaya Arati Jesus Grave, Moses Grave, Buddha Grave, Jaya Jaya Arati Muhammad Grave, Guru Nanak Grave, Samastya Gurupo Namaha, Jaya Jaya Arati. Venugopala Natatrasya Bhati Natandrakaratam Nimavidya Bhati Kotoya Magni Twameva Bantam Vanti Sarvam Tasya Pasya Samidam Vivanti Om Gange Kayamune Kaiva Govari Saraswati Narmade Siddhika Veriya Namastitam Namo Namaha. Vahafta Javita Twameva Bandusha Saka Twameva Vidya Javinam Twameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Kayena Vacha Manasendriyarva Buddhyatmanava Prakrite Sabhavad Karomi Adyad Mangalam Parasmahe Narayanaiti Sarmar Payami Sarvadharmam Pravichayam Amikam Savanamraja Am Sva Sarva Papayo Mokshayami Masucha. Whatever actions I perform with my body, speech, mind, senses, my nature, my intellect, or my emotions, all these I dedicate to you. So, now we will conclude with Kaddish. Thank you. Thank you for the heart. People giving me lots of gifts today. I don't think I made 6 cents today. I probably made like $3. This is a big deal. So, the mourner's Kaddish. Kaddish means prayer, means holy. It means sacred prostitute. It means lots of different things. It means some destroyed cities in Syria. Megatron, I'm not Christian. It's a prayer of mourning, right? These days when I say it, I often think about the things in my life that I need to let go of, right? That I'm still holding on to in my mind. Those ideas that I'm attached to, those people that I'm attached to who are no longer playing the same roles.
Mind, body, nature, spirit, intellect, nature, emotions.
Yeah. You get attached to people and ideas and things with all those things, and then we say some magic words to let go of them. Except it doesn't usually work because minds are powerful. But certainly we can say that at least for the
bodies, natures,
yeah,
and emotions.
yeah. But maybe for the 2 minutes or so that we're saying these words, we can let go of those things, and we can grieve together for what we've lost. And I think that's an important way to end. So, the words of the mourner's Kaddish go like this. Yidkadal, Yidkadash, Shema Rabbah, B'yama Divrach Yute V'yamlich Malchute, B'chayachon V'yomechon V'chayid Kol Beit Yisrael, B'agala V'zman Kari V'imru. Amen. Yehi Shema Rabbah Me'arach Li'alam Omei Omaya, Yitbarach V'yishtabach V'yitba'ar V'yirmam V'yitnaseh, V'yitadar V'yitale V'yitalal Shema Dekudashah B'richu, Leila min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, diamiran b'yama v'imru. Amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu v'yachol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Ose shalom b'mirmav, huya ase shalom aleinu v'yachol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Ose shalom b'mirmav, huya ase shalom aleinu B'alechol Yisrael, v'imru, v'imru, Amen. Thanks for joining me today. I'll see you here tomorrow to say these words again. I haven't streamed on Tuesday in months, but I don't have students anymore, so I can stream tomorrow. And it'll be nice. We get to hang out more frequently. Now I get to eat breakfast. Thanks for making breakfast. I don't have to pause. I don't have to get up. I can just transition right into the rice eating, which is everyone's favorite part. It is, according to the numbers. According to the numbers, it's everyone's favorite part. It's like morning snuggles. Except not. Should I turn it off?
Me?
Yeah.
Do it right now.
Okay. Maybe we want to hang out a little bit? Okay.
I don't have friends on the phone still.
I think I should go. But I will see you all tomorrow, I promise. And, I hope you have a very nice day. Okay. Bye, friends.